What's here, Trent?
Over here we got another culvert pipe here.
Okay.
Obviously the riprap around. It's kind of a little flat here behind this house. So yeah, kind of work this area. Let's see what we got.
Hey folks, hey, Roland Martin here. We're at one of the many golf courses here in the Naples, Fort Myers area with Trent Compton. And Trent, thanks for taking me out here. So
no problem.
He's kind of our fishing buddy and our guide. And we got another good friend here in the other golf cart. So we're just going to catch whatever we can catch. What do you think we'll catch here?
I'm hoping another snook and definitely some big bass.
Okay, let's just try it. I'm going to try it right here with my little homemade plug.
Oh,
There, got him, I got him.
clobbered it.
That's a good one. That's a good one, son. Hey, I got a big wild ride here.
Snook.
Big wild ride.
Yeah.
A big wild ride. I think it's a big snook. What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, he got off. He jumped off. Did you see that thing, folks? About a 10 or 15 pound snook on my topwater plug. Woo! A big old snook. Wow. Hey, that's fun. Golly day. I didn't land it. Oh, there's one. There's one. I don't know what it is. I think it's a bass.
Nice bass.
It's a big old bass. Or what is it? What is it? I don't know what it is.
Stuck on a rock?
Stuck on the rock or something. Okay, boys. What do we have here? I guess it's a big old bass, yeah.
Huh?
Nice bass.
Two.
Big old snook and a big old bass side by side. Oh, look at this guy. Hey folks, this is something. Today we're fishing one of the Naples area, actually golf course areas, and we're with Trent Compton. And Trent, just you run golf courses and manage things. How many golf courses are around here?
Naples, Lee County, roughly 300 golf
300
courses,
golf
so
courses.
a lot of opportunity out there.
Every single one of them have water like this.
Yes, sir.
And that's something. The first cast I made out there, I had a great big snook hit. I lost it, threw back, caught a nice big bass. And this is all on my homemade lure. nice fat
Give me
bass.
one of those.
Nice fat bass. Well, that's really great. Well,
There's more where that came from too. So.
you know, I look at my iPhone from time to time, and I see nothing but ponds. There must be 300 or 400 or 500, or at least 500 ponds like this in the Fort Myers, Naples area. And this is just one. And it doesn't even have a name. I mean, it has a name, this area, but this lake doesn't have a name. It's just a pond.
Yep.
Okay, I got him. I don't know how big he is. I got him. It's a good one. He's not real big,
Oh yeah.
but he thought he was bigger.
Oh yeah. Let me put my head
Getting all
down
that
in these
grass.
weeds, make it tough on you.
That's funny. The old homemade plug. I want to throw him right back in there, see if he'll be all right. Yeah, look at him go. There he goes. He's all right. Yeah. Look at that one. Hey, what'd you get, son?
He hit a speed worm, the hydrilla.
A speed worm. Look at that big old
He
bass.
come up and crushed it.
Hey, this is Chifo,
How you
and
doing?
this is one of Trent's really good friends. And where are you from?
Port Charlotte.
Port Charlotte.
Yeah.
And you fish out here from time to time?
When I can come down here, I don't miss it. Ever, ever, ever.
Well, Trent says you're one of Trent's very
Best
good
friends since
Your
we were,
best friend.
since
That's
we were
really
little
good.
kids.
That's a nice one.
Yeah,
Wow.
he crushed
Hey,
it
that's
right
good
up
one.
through the hydrilla over there.
Woo!
Nice grass.
Kind of funky looking.
He's got it. I don't know how big. A little bit bigger. The old plastic worm. You can't hardly beat a Cinco. Cinco produces so many good fish. It's just the best combination. Now I know I'm throwing topwater, and topwater is a big deal, but there's some pretty good fish on these. Not a bad bass. Okay, that's the kind of bass that you can catch with a Cinco. Yeah, that's a good Cinco bass. Woo, beautiful fish, and he's never been caught before. Okay. Oh, right there, boom. There's hydrilla in here, out there deep. Now what I'm using is, I'm not using the regular 297, I'm using a black and blue Cinco. I'm just coming through the head of the worm about 3/8 of an inch, half inch maybe, about half inch. Bury that hook in there good. I'm using 20-pound braid on this rod because there's some big snook and stuff in here. So it's a spinning rod, and it's not a big heavy casting rod like you see me normally using. I call myself a power fisherman, but I will use lighter tackle. This is that new favorite reel, spinning reel, and the favorite Phantom rod. It's a 6.5 foot deal. Okay, now what I'm doing, I was just throwing way down that bank because I saw a swirl down there. And that thing about the 20-pound braid, look how far it casts. It really long distance cast. I'm right at the edge of the grass right there. I'm just kind of swimming it through that grass. I had that really light 1/16 of an ounce weight on. Just kind of work. I keep my rod high. You got a little guy? Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, there we go.
See if I can get it this time.
You got one? What you got, son? Big one? Oh yeah, nice bass. Hey, way to go, Trent. He's gonna go down below, land it. What'd you catch it on, Trent?
Red and black.
Okay.
Look at
Nice
the ones
bass.
with them. Look at the ones with them.
Oh yeah, I see another one behind it. Here, I'll
Three
drop,
of them
I'll
with
drop
him.
a Cinco in there. Just a second. I'll drop a Cinco in there. See it right there?
He's got friends too. They were all pretty much the same size.
Oh.
Good fish.
Yeah, another one was right there.
Hang on here, buddy.
Try to get the other one. Nice bass. And the other one was just as big.
Yeah, there's two with them.
Yeah. There he is. I got him. I got him.
Nice.
I got him. I got him. I got him. I backed him up. That fish was on him. If there's any more right here.
Another one.
Hey, you got one?
I got a worm in too.
You got a worm?
Yeah.
I tell you what, folks. 2 at a time. Here, I'll get them together. Woo! Son. There we go. That's the way to do it, Trent.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what, folks. Hey, they're doubling up on nice bass. Wow. That's a heck of a deal. Hey, that was some
Yes,
teamwork.
sir. Yes, sir.
Thanks for spotting
Good,
that.
good
that one.
follow up there,
Yeah,
sir.
that was a good deal.
Very nice.
We'll drop them back. Goodness, nice bass, son. That was as good as it gets. I guess everybody asks, they say, well, how can I get permission to fish these lakes? And all these golf courses are private, of course. You have to pay to play golf. You have to pay to get in, and you have to pay. But, if you know a member, or if you just talk real nice about it, and a lot of times early in the morning, they'll let you come on these golf courses before the traffic gets heavy. They don't want you in here when there's a lot of golfers, of course. But certain days of the week are better than others. And in this case, Trent said, it happens to be a Tuesday. There's not hardly anybody on the course Tuesdays. It's a Tuesday's like a maintenance day. And so that's a good time to fish. Well, anyway, there's ways to get in. You just have to be resourceful and ask a lot of people, but there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of lakes like this all around South Florida. This is just a mecca of really good fishing. Just have to, get permission to get in, and you'll have the time of your life. The rattle trap.
Got a lot of bass right here.
Oh, have you?
Out there a little ways, there's a 20-foot hole.
Oh, is there? You got one? Here, you got one.
The whole school.
Whole school? Here, just a second. I'll just.
Whole school. 3 or 4.
I got one. I got one.
2 on 1.
You got two on the same time, and I got one. Oh, look at that. Hey, look at this deal. Hey, folks, this is schooling up fish. That's schooled up fish. Fooled up fish. I got the smallest one.
Here.
They're still there?
Yeah, they were pushed up in the rocks like groupers.
Ah, darn. You stuck? I'll get this off. I'll get another one on here in a second, and get another rattle trap fish out there. Okay. Hey, Chifo, son. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and there was 2 more just sitting there. One was sitting there looking at it.
Golly day. What a deal. 3 at a time. Pretty good one. Pretty good one. Yeah. Pretty good one. Big old bass. Big old fat one. He is fat as can be. Short and fat. Yep. Ooh, they're healthy fish.
Yep.
What are they eating?
Everything.
There's everything you think. There's so much bluegill in here. There's threads. I mean, there's everything in here.
A lot of shad, yeah. Well, it's all catch and release. That's the main thing.
Yep.
Yeah. This is the new baseball series rod, my favorite, and it's the major league one. This is the Miami Dolphins, or the Miami baseball team. I'm sorry, and it's a favorite rod. It's 7 feet long, medium action, and it's an all-purpose rod. And if you like baseball, you can get a rod for your team. Not a favorite, so it's pretty cool. I'm using that 8-to-1 reel by Johnny Morris, that Platinum Series. And this is rigged up with 14-pound monofilament. Regular 14-pound monofilament, just making a long cast. Boom. And keeping the rod high. Now, it's so important to feel the fish before he feels you. And the only way you're going to do it is by keeping a high rod and going slow and just easing that thing along about 6 inches at a time. Don't pull it very fast.
Roland, this is what we're talking about.
Oh, look at the shad. Okay, here's what they're eating. Okay, that's a gizzard shad, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the exact bait that they're eating.
Put it on the hook. Put it on your worm.
Okay, Trent. What's the deal here?
Being that it's hot as it is right now, I think let's go rubber worm out here.
Okay.
See
I'm
what
gonna try
happens.
shaky head though. I'm gonna switch it up.
Okay. We can do that. I got my special little deal here. My Cinco. Just throwing a Cinco. Boy, the water's down pretty far, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, this is an irrigation pond. It goes up and down. Nothing can get in, nothing can get out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Some good ones in here. Oh, there's a strike.
Huh. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that guy! Look at that guy!
told
There
ya.
we go. Now we're talking.
This is the
There
one.
we're talking. Hey, there's a belly dancer.
That's
There's a belly dancer
slob.
for you, son. There we go. Nice bass. Yes, sir. Nice bass. There's some good ones in here, son. We go 5-pounder.
And that was what, your first cast?
First cast. Big old 5. Probably bigger than that. He's pretty big. The thing is, he's got a really good gut on him. I'm gonna have to get my. He's over 5. Oh,
Really?
he got one. Oh,
That
he
was
had
a good
one.
one too.
5-3.
5-3. 5-3.
It's a solid fish.
That's good. We've had several good 5-pounders though. Solid fish. Solid fish. Solid big fish.
No.
Oh. What the heck happened on that one?
Look at that swirl.
I broke my line.
Good night.
Snapping turtle.
Oh, do you got me and you Roland hooked up here? Yeah.
Oh God.
Somebody
What
got a
is that?
fish?
No.
That's not me.
It's a solid, full-grown mama, though.
Where in the hell is it?
What
Is
was
it,
that?
is that you?
I got.
No. You got
Is there one on here? Yeah, there's one on here.
What is-
Hand lining it, man.
Whose
Hand
line is it?
lining it.
Come on.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, 7
Look at this. Go get that thing, man.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. I just found it. Hand lining it.
Jesus.
Look at that. Hand lined it.
Good God Almighty, where'd it come from?
I just.
That's the one I broke my line
It
on.
is.
I broke my line. Is that my worm
It's
in
a
there?
30-pound braid.
That's my worm.
Are you
That's the
kidding me?
one. That's the one.
Look at that fish.
That's the one
No.
that broke my line.
Yes.
Here, let me get him in the water.
Get out of here.
Yes, that's my worm.
The guy in the wetsuit put that on the hook.
look at how it's all tangled on my
So wait a
line.
minute, whose fish is that?
I hand lined it.
Well, it's Roland's now.
I hand
That's the
lined
one. That's
it.
my hook.
What kind of business is that?
We got.
Let's
we
look
got
at
a-
her scale, man. She's a
That's a
full-grown girl
freaking
right there.
stud.
That's the one that broke off. Yeah, here's my. That's my hook.
Your fish you broke off on, Roland.
Yeah, that's the hook that broke off.
8.5, 9.
8, 12, 8.
8, 10, 8, 9, 8, 10. 8
8,
pounds, 10 ounces. 8
That's
pounds,
full-grown
10
fish.
ounces. Lost the fish. Broke the line. You snagged them.
Yeah.
Here, let's get some pictures of them.
That's craziness.
That's too
And
much.
you snagged the line. Eight pounds, 10 ounces.
There's an 8, 10 in here. And next year he'll be 9.5.
Mm-hmm. Come on now.
There we go. There's one. There we go. Okay,
Oh,
now we're
yeah.
talking.
That's a better
That's a
one.
good one.
Finally.
That's a good one.
Oh, we got
That's a
it,
better
son.
fish.
Good.
That's a better fish. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Son, I'll tell you what, we've had a lot of good fish today. I'll get them. Let's see.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. That's a nice big fat one. You know, he's fatter than the normal bass. He's a
Very
good
nice.
old, big old fat one.
Very nice.
Hey, I want to thank you guys. We've caught a lot of bass today. Had some good snook hit, and we've all caught a bunch of fish, and this is maybe one of the big ones, but we've had some other big ones. Hey, that time when you had the two on the plug, and I had one on, and then you had one on, and that was a big deal. I tell you what, folks, there's a lot of opportunities down here in the Naples and the Fort Myers area. There's plenty of private waters. All you have to do is ask around. There's so much good opportunity here to fish. It's just amazing. And Trent, I want to thank you again for
No problem.
having just an excellent day of it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you now.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. I'm going to let this big old girl go.
I'm gonna put that on the
Woo,
scale.
son.